Let me get some filtered water. In my
This
life.
is disgusting. I can't even drink.
And we're back. What's going on, guys? Episode 4. So the last one was short, so we promised we would get back to you with a little bit more talk.
We're really sorry about Monday's drop. Sunday was like
crazy day.
It was a little hectic. I took a little impromptu trip to LBI with the family, and didn't anticipate leaving at
one wrong turn.
5 o'clock.
One wrong turn
would turn into 7 o'clock home.
What's it usually, like an hour 15 to get there?
It's like an hour to get there. It took me 2 hours to get home.
Fun,
it was gridlock. And then the first time I ever went to LBI, I thought that I was like, this is insanity to come to this place.
Like one road in, one road out.
A single road in, a single road out for all of these people. If something was to happen, everyone's fucked.
Everyone dies?
I mean, there's no way out.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's why I've always liked
We still wanted to get a little
City.
something done, though, for the people, just say what's up.
Yeah, so
the whole point is weekly
we're
content
back.
for you.
Jake had to go to open mics.
Yeah.
So
had to go run some music, get that going. That's good to be here now. How we feeling?
Thanks for coming back. If you guys could like this video and subscribe to the channel and comment below to win yourself some free gear, we'd appreciate it.
We'll be sending out your guys who have been on that in the next day or two. We got all your sizes, addresses now, so thank you for that support.
We have a lot of things to send out for the people that are commenting on the videos, so if you're not doing that, definitely do it. Each week we are picking a winner on air. We will pick I guess we'll pick a winner tonight for Monday's video.
Yeah, why not?
All right, we're doing it.
I'm about it.
Didn't really get
We're
much.
giving it all away.
It didn't get much traction yet. I don't even think it's been up for 48 hours, but
it's been short.
We'll pick the one comment.
But we do see all you guys out there supporting us, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So what's new, though? It's been a couple days since we've sat down in the studio.
I know.
How are we feeling?
I'm feeling all right, man. Speaking of, I forgot to tell you, speaking of traffic, I got in a little accident yesterday.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Crashed into somebody.
No, in your $250 car?
No, dude.
I was hoping it was that one for you.
I was supposed to take the $250 car, too.
No, you didn't take Mama's, did you?
I bought a cheap little car.
No. Stop.
It was my wife's car.
He didn't buy before you get into that, he didn't buy a cheap little car. His wife had a cheap little car that was done. They gave it or sold it to a family member, and 3 years later, Will goes, "I'm done.
5 years later,
I'm done paying for this gas," and buys it back for $250.
I drive like 100 miles a day, so it's like,
oh, I get it.
It's pointless to not have like a little beater. I'm killing my brand new truck that I just bought.
Don't you wish you took the beater yesterday?
I'm
though?
spending $80 a week on gas.
Yeah,
right
mine's about 65, 70, and that little high school girl sports car.
Oh, but that's like that's not a great gas mileage in that thing.
It's terrible.
Yeah,
I'm looking for a way out.
I got a 2001 manual Elantra now. We're gonna be whipping. I'm gonna spray paint it this weekend.
We're gonna be whipping. Stop it.
I'm so looking forward
Stop
to
it.
it.
We should just chop the top and make it a convertible.
No, dude, that's got to last me all year round.
Well, next summer we chop.
I'm gonna spray paint it though.
For real?
Yeah, I watch a bunch of videos on YouTube.
That's why
people spray paint them
I'm
all the time.
I'm scrolling through the NFA channel, and
you're
there's
seeing
all
like
these
random
related
stuff.
videos.
Yeah.
Like,
I saw a couple related videos. I don't remember watching that.
Shake can paint. Like, what the hell?
Yeah,
Paint your
baby.
car with a shake.
Oh yeah, 2X Rust-Oleum.
Let's hear about this accident, though.
with
I'm
the
excited
gloss. I mean, it wasn't
because you're here, so it's like nothing that.
It wasn't
bad
exciting.
happened.
It wasn't. I mean, I didn't even call my wife and tell her. It was just like,
Is she gonna find out when she watches this?
no. I like told her later on in the day.
Okay,
But,
because that would have been amazing.
I went into work like early on purpose so I could get home early, and
We got a lot of work to get done. Yeah.
I was taking the exit off of 295 onto Route 1.
This is today or yesterday? I'm sorry.
I think it was yesterday.
Okay.
And
You a little concussed? You don't remember?
Nah, I mean, literally, like, I was in, like, a single file line. There was, like, 5 feet between each car. We were going 20 miles an hour. Everyone's pulling off the exit. There's a lot of traffic. And it was just, like, cruising normal. And I, like, looked down at my stereo and looked up, and all the cars were just, they slammed on their brakes. So I, like, screeched into them and just gave him a nice little bump.
Any damage?
Yeah, I dented in his bumper pretty good.
But yours is all right?
Nothing happened.
Winning.
Nothing happened to my truck. It was hilarious.
Those are the worst.
He like looked at his car. He looked at his car. He was like, "Oh wow,
you really lucked out."
Whoa." He's like trying to figure out what hit him because my car was perfect. Like it hit right on the bumper too. Like, and it kind of like dented in his what you call it a little bit. He was really cool. Shout out to that guy and his Chevy Cruze.
If you're watching this, comment on the video. We'll send you some gear too, man. Thanks.
Yeah. My insurance company's gonna take care of that one. If it was like just the bumper, I would have like just been
Let's
like,
just do this cash. I
I was like, dude, I'll fix this for you. Like I have people, but because like
or your YouTube and figure out how to fix it.
The trunk was like kind of like dented in a little bit, and like I was like, dude, don't even open that trunk right now, because if it doesn't shut, it's gonna be a nightmare for you.
Is that what you said to him?
Yeah.
That he didn't open it?
Yeah. He's
dominating.
He's like, good idea.
Dominating.
I wanted to like pop the bumper out too, because I could have totally just pushed it back
right
out.
there,
but like the paint was like messed up a little bit. Like he could probably salvage the bumper, but it's just like.
Is this filtered water?
7-stage reverse osmosis filtration.
I could taste the difference.
I'm sure you can.
Will has like a $4,000
people have
system installed in this house.
It's not $4,000. That's the thing. Everyone is this big misconception that it costs so much money to put this RO system in your.
Well, he has a reverse osmosis water system in his house. Tell them a little bit about the water in your home.
7-stage.
It is delicious. I'll give him that.
So the whole thing with the water was the fact that I was taking trips weekly to Target.
I love how you leaned in.
I was taking weekly trips to Target, filling up a shopping cart with gallons of water, and it got to the point where like I was like filling up my trash can outside weekly. Like I couldn't make recyclable day ever because there's so many crushed by the gallons time it was there. And then this one time, like one of the last times I did it, I had like 20 gallons of water in my cart, and I'm checking out, and the lady behind me goes, I know what you're doing, and I'm really proud of you. I was just like, okay, thank you.
What were you doing?
She thinks I was donating the water.
She thinks you're being a good guy. You're just looking out for your body and your family.
I was like, yeah, this is just for me.
I know what you're doing.
Thanks.
And I see you.
Yeah, she's like, I'm so proud of you for doing that. I was like,
you don't even know this woman?
No. I was like, okay, thank you. Not doing what you think I'm doing. Yeah. Still a good guy.
Yeah. But debatable.
Yeah, so I figured out the math of what I'm spending per gallon that I'm buying, and like over the course of a year, it was more money than it would be to just install a system in the house. And in Marlton, we have like pretty high like chlorine levels in our water, our tap water. So
you get reverse osmosis water.
I put
in the sink and the shower everywhere in the house, right?
I put in a dual whole house filter that filters out like the sediment and particles and the chlorine and stuff, and that comes into my inlet where my source is for the water.
Yeah.
And then from there under the sink, there's 5-stage, which filters like 99.9% of anything in the water. So. I mean, dude, look what's going on right now. I mean, you obviously everybody knows what happened in Flint, but like, think it's happening here now. It's happening up in Newark,
and you'll never
there's like
have that.
High levels of.
You'll
lead.
Never have that come through.
No.
How much to install one in my house? I got babies I got to take care of now.
That's why I got it, because like with the kids and stuff, like for cooking. For cooking with the water and drinking it every day, like now I just have our gallon jugs, and I fill it up every morning. My wife does the same thing with hers. We fill up Liam's thing, and like it's done. We don't have to worry about water bottles in the house. Like I hate
no
water
plastic.
bottles.
The Higgins drink the cleanest water in the game.
Trying to be eco-friendly out here, man.
That's what's up.
It's I think it was like $500, dude. It was like nothing, for 7 stages of filters.
It's not bad at all.
No, it was cheap. And then you got to replace the filters like every year, and I think it's like $50 or something for all the different filters.
I might have to get in on that.
I'll install it for you. It's really easy.
Huge.
And it comes with a little tap that comes next to your sink. So.
Oh, that's what came? You put that in there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
It came with the kit.
It's fancy. You guys can't see that, but it's nice.
Dude, it's perfect.
We'll do a tour vlog one day, and you'll get to see the system. Speaking of keeping the body good, though, it's cracking me up now. I'm getting texts from like friends and people about like interested in like the fasting and what we're doing.
People have been watching the podcast and like
Dean hit me up asking this morning about like, hey man, I'm really interested in fasting. I want to get into it. Like, Give me a little breakdown. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna go into the podcast. I'm gonna hit Will with this, and we're gonna give
People are going to be
a little
sick of me talking about
a little
fasting.
quick. This will be the last serious one. We're always gonna talk a little nutrition. We're in Audit Your August right now. We have to.
Yeah, it's true.
But for the people who are interested in it and maybe not want to do audit their August, but want to try a little intermittent fasting, give them just a quick 60-second, 2-minute breakdown on what they should do in a day.
Well, audit your August first off, because people were telling me, that's
Sam's down 15 pounds.
That's
in a
not
week and a
keto,
day.
keto this, keto that. This isn't a keto diet that we're doing. This is auditing your August. It's just paying attention to what you're eating, not eating processed carbs like chips and pastas and things like that.
No sugars, no beer, nothing.
No beers,
No
no
waste
excess
stuff.
sugars, no candies.
I'm feeling great.
No jellies,
2 weeks in
no
now, feeling great.
sauces, no barbecue, stuff like that. Just auditing and paying attention. It's not keto. We're still eating.
No, we're just holding ourselves more
still
accountable.
eating lots of carbs.
Just holding ourselves more accountable.
My diet consists of 40% carbohydrates. Yeah, 40% carbohydrates. So, I'm eating rice cakes, brown rice cakes. My favorite is brown rice cereal. So it's Rice Krispies, but brown rice. It's fucking amazing.
I haven't seen that yet.
Put a scoop of protein in there. Whisk it up with some almond milk. Unreal.
The move.
Yeah, it's 40
But
grams.
give him a little 16-hour fast. What he should do, when he should eat, when he shouldn't.
So another thing was people kept coming to me and being like, "What are you talking about? You're doing 20-hour fasts. How is that even possible?" Your fast is gonna start when you stop eating. So if you eat until 10 o'clock at night, your fast starts then, and then you sleep for 8 hours.
Yeah.
You have the time before bed, and then you sleep for 8 hours, and
Those
then
are the best hours. You automatically get them. You don't think about eating. They're great,
and
guys.
people, you have to equate that into your fasting window. So and then all you have to do is just wait. So if you stopped eating at 8 o'clock, you could eat the next day by noon and be good. And that's 16 hours. That's not that
That's
hard.
not hard either. You're just skipping breakfast.
No, and I've been doing it, and I'm a such a proponent of it because of the fact that it's just easy for my lifestyle. I can wake up, I can work, I can not worry about packing a lunch, worrying about what I'm going to eat when, and I'd rather get all my calories in at the end of the day, and it works for me. It doesn't work for everybody. People love to eat breakfast, which
I'm 3 days straight. I'd run 16 hours.
which breakfast is just a misconstrued.
Breakfast, I'm never crazy about breakfast. The weekends I like my breakfast. The weekends I like to wake up, have bacon and eggs with the family or something, and eat eggs with Eden. She loves that.
I will not fast one day in the weekend usually, just so I can sit.
But
and
I set a new
breakfast
goal
with the
this
fam.
week to do 16 hours a day, and I've been doing it so far. I feel fine.
Breakfast.
I'm going at 16 hours. I'm eating.
Breakfast
I'm not
is
pushing it yet.
literally made to just sell food. I mean, most of the normal diet of breakfast is carbohydrates and sugar. It's processed carbohydrates
sweets,
and sugar.
donuts and bagels and
Pastries, and when you go to a spread and see it, it's sugary cereals, fruit, and just processed carbohydrates. It's none of it's ever good for you.
Me and Eden were eating a straight cucumber the other day. It was great.
That's legit. Yeah.
Because we had this, I got this salad that's fire now. Because I'm tough without the salad dressings. So we're doing Melinda makes me this cucumber, cheese, and tomato.
Just go hot sauce.
Nah, this is even better. It's cucumber, little blocks of cheese she chops up, and tomato, and then some seasoned salt on it. And the seasoned salt on it pulls all the moisture out of the vegetables and stuff.
Seasoned salt and cucumbers is the ultimate little
It's a
little
nice
snack.
It's a nice little treat, dude.
The only thing that I miss is
we were using cucumbers as chips at the
that's what I'm
at
saying.
The,
the only thing that I miss
We were
is
using dips.
having a couple tortilla chips
Yeah,
with
and
some
some black
sauce
bean salsa or
yeah.
something.
But
Fire.
the cucumber chips are perfect for that.
Well, they're not actually chips, guys. They're just
cucumber
cucumbers sliced
slices,
up, and we're
yeah.
just eating them.
But
That's what's up, though. We got
yeah.
a nice big weekend ahead of us, though.
We do.
It's gonna be fun.
We are
Fights wise, travel wise.
We are heading to Atlantic City this weekend to go see our boys put it down for Kasai Pro 6, I think it's called.
Is it 6? Yeah, it's Kasai Pro. Yeah,
Kasai Pro.
One of the biggest grappling shows in the game.
Little jiu-jitsu tournament.
It's gonna be awesome.
High level people. Our boys Sean Brady and Jonathan Webb are both competing in super fights.
Can't wait to watch the guys.
It's going to be amazing. It's at the Showboat on
17th Saturday night. Same night as all the big
17th,
UFC fights. It's gonna be legit.
So if you aren't doing anything, definitely get down to Atlantic City at the
I think Sambo
Showboat.
might tag along.
Yeah, you should. We're rolling down probably midday Saturday to
You
get
have a
ready
game
for the
plan?
fights. Yeah, because the fights are going to start kind of early, so I definitely want to be there for the whole thing. And
Yeah, I think it's a 6 o'clock.
and it's
They have
it's
posted
standing
6 to
room
11.
only. So like you don't have to get tickets near and with
To a
us if you
specific-
want to come. It's all wide open. It's a
Come find the new future, fam.
big open arena.
All the futurists will be together.
So we'll be hanging out and probably having a nice little after party somewhere with all the
The
people.
last few fights I've gone to, the after party has been awesome.
Yeah.
Everyone's just so cool. Like, everyone's very accommodating, kind. Like, you think, oh, I'm going on a fighter thing. Everyone's going to be, like, brutes and offset, like, off-put. But not at all.
No. We're all family out here. Besides that, like you mentioned, the fights this weekend.
Oh, my God. This card is stacked.
I mean, I wouldn't
Did you have to take the headphones off for a second for
I
this?
wouldn't say the card is stacked.
What? The main card is unbelievable.
And ESPN has been like promoting this as like the 3-fight card. Like there's only been like 3 things talked about on this. And
yeah, they're not talking about the Brunson fight. That's going to be a good fight.
Brunson fight is on
And Ian Heinch or something?
is an all right fight. Brunson's kind of out of the loop anymore of like top dogs that I'm tuning in for.
Adesanya beat him. That kind of took his heart a little bit, man.
Yeah,
That kind of derailed him a little bit.
I just think that I don't know. The undercards have just been lacking lately. Like they just.
There's one fight on there I'm excited to see.
I'm not saying they're not going to be good
Gabriel-
fights. I just
Gabriel
don't.
Benitez
I just
and-
don't know the fighters.
The one dude, Yadic, Savage, something.
We
he's
didn't.
nasty.
We didn't know half the fighters in that one card, and we were on the edge of our seat the whole time.
That was an awesome
That was
show.
a great one, and I think that was a free fight on ESPN.
Yeah, we watched the whole thing just chilling at the bar Saturday.
I think because of the way ESPN's doing it, and they're doing fights every week, they're like they have to spread out their main event, like they're top dogs now. So it's like,
Not this one,
they
though.
got to trickle them in. So it's only 3 fights. It's only like 3 top. Like you got to think back to like UFC, like
Stockton.
I know
Stockton,
Think about
Stockton.
the UFC like 2 years ago though. Like the cards were stacked.
Well, that was the entertainment
There was
era too.
Preliminary people that didn't deserve to be on the preliminary card. Like
Yeah,
you made it a point to be like, why is that guy on the prelims?
There was just so much craziness then too. I know what you're saying.
Well, I mean,
You had
there's
top end
still
fighters fighting on the
craziness.
prelims, and
That's
CM
still
Punk's
happening.
CM Punk's main carding, and you got guys who were on
Well,
the
that's
other
different.
card.
Yeah, and you
No,
know,
but that was during that era. What you're talking about, a couple of years back, when we're not seeing the people we expect to see on the main card.
Yeah,
because they're throwing other proponents in there.
Well, they were feeding in a lot to like the big super fights and the giant
The money fight. That was the
giant
word.
money
2 years
fights
ago.
that were happening. I mean, there was just so much going on. Like when DC and Cormier were going after it, and
You mean DC and Jones?
DC and Cormier,
DC and Cormier.
yeah, DC and Jones were going after it.
I love their rivalry though, because that's real. You know it's real.
Yeah.
There's no joke in that.
I don't think there will ever be a bigger rivalry in
No, they genuinely
the
hate each other.
sport of mixed martial arts.
Cody Garbrandt and Dominic Cruz are
No.
are a far off second, I'd say.
Not even close. Not even close. The Conor Khabib is definitely
Yeah, that's
bigger than that.
that's true. You're right. I forgot about them.
Way bigger.
Connor's
than that.
so far out of the picture now. I forget he exists at times. It's
I
sad.
think he's gonna come back.
I think he's gonna make a return too. But
I think he's gonna wait till Poirier beats Khabib though,
I love that you just said that.
and then
I love that you just said that.
and then Connor's definitely gonna beat
Shook is
Poirier.
the world.
I think he'd beat Poirier.
You think he beats him again?
Yeah, 100%.
You think he's just renting space in his head there?
I think he fights him again.
All right, let's get to
Wait.
Saturday's
What
fights.
hold on. What I did comment on though.
Go, you're fired up.
How insane would now that Diaz is back in the mix? How insane would he be at 55, throwing him against Tony Ferguson? Would that be the craziest fight
That'd be
ever?
amazing.
I mean,
Just Diaz punching himself in the face, ready to go.
already the Pettis Diaz fight is insane because they're two just
they got
hard-headed.
Years of hate for each other
Crazy-
too.
yeah,
Diaz has been calling him out since the Wheaties box.
The rivalry.
Now I'm fighting the Wheaties kid.
Yeah, their rivalry's been on forever. He always hated him because when Pettis won the 155 belt, he was like
Diaz was running the game.
He was like the
He was
poster boy.
killing it. And then
and then
he
they
showed up
they
and took over.
straight up
and they
made him the
pushed him.
poster.
They made him a superstar.
They Conor McGregor the shit
Yep.
out of Pettis back
Yep.
then. Yeah.
But they do that every once in a while. A guy comes along, you have to do it with them. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
They have the skill, they have the look, they talk well. Like Why aren't you going to push that? You need your best product selling.
But ESPN isn't doing that as much.
No, they can't really though, because the way the money's working, like there's
I
no
don't think
point in it.
I don't think ESPN.
UFC is getting paid regardless.
Yeah.
They don't need to do that. They're getting that money. It's standard basically.
They don't
now.
really have to sell fights
No,
anymore. It's all based.
and that's what scares me about.
Is it
Conor
like
coming
all
back.
subscription based now?
I don't even mess with it. I watch the free UFCs and I buy the big events if I'm going to watch.
Yeah, I mean that's the only
Like because it's also so confusing. Like figure it out, guys. Make it a lot easier. Make it one thing you purchase and you have that. And if you want to buy the main card, you upgrade.
Well,
It's like UFC plus,
I think
ESPN plus on UFC on ESPN. Like I don't.
They're making it really hard, but just because there's like nowhere to get it if you don't stream. If you're not streaming,
Like you can't just go on pay per view.
If you don't have a streaming device, you pretty much can't watch them. Because like I was at my boy's house and I was like, "Yo, the fights are on. You gonna order them?" He's like, "Yeah, just pull it up. I'll order them." I couldn't figure it out. Right? He didn't have a smart TV. He didn't have a Fire Stick. He had Comcast. So I was just like, I don't know. I have no idea what to do right now.
Yeah, it's a shame. So they're losing. Well, they're not losing money because they're getting paid regardless. They make
ESPN doesn't care, but
Either
they
does
are doing kind of a good job with like integrating mixed martial arts into the sports world.
Yep, I love that. It's a main sport. It's gonna be like baseball, basketball, football now.
They're turning it
because
into.
it's my favorite sport.
It's the only thing I watch.
Yeah, like the only thing I watch football every once in a while.
Come
now,
football
like,
season, I'm gonna be balls deep in football. You know, come 1 o'clock on Sundays, just because I love me some parlays.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I like to bet on the occasional game. It makes it a little more fun.
And I'm in, some.
I love the birds.
I love some fantasy leagues now. So like,
yeah, you are.
It's gonna be I'm gonna be in 2 this year.
How you liking your squad? You're going in 2? You're double dipping?
Yeah, I gotta go in 2.
Oh, because you're still in the other one, right?
Yeah.
Nice. I thought you meant like you had another one like ours you're going.
No. Oh yeah. Wait, what? I do have.
Well, you guys do like the separate on computer thing.
No. That was just the 1 year.
Oh, okay. You're getting together this year?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we're gonna do it right.
Awesome.
But my squad was pretty good. How did you? I heard you picked somebody that wasn't even.
Towards the end, it was getting ridiculous, and I was just going with names I knew, and I took Blunt, and he doesn't possibly have a team right now.
Nice.
He's in between teams.
That's hilarious.
But like multiple other people did that too. Malone goes in there. I picked up a guy who's retired.
Yeah, and you picked up a guy without a team. That's so funny.
Yeah, boys. Springer what?
I think I snagged. I definitely got Rashard Higgins just because he had my
I
last
remember
name.
you went up and said that. Team Higgins.
I was like, you know what? I like him.
You know nothing about him. He's got the
I'm
same last
getting
name.
a Rashard Higgins jersey this year.
No, you're not.
Dude, the Browns are going to be unstoppable anyway, so who cares?
I'm all about the Browns. I got.
It's better to be on them before they get good.
I got Baker and Chubb. I'm about that life.
I got Mixon. Does Mixon still play with him?
I'm not sure. You definitely picked up Mixon though. He did well. Did you have him last year? I feel like.
Yeah, he was a running back.
Yeah, he did well for you last year. Still is a running back.
But we were talking about the fights.
Some predictions and stuff.
Yeah. So we got DC Stipe.
And I know you're going Stipe because you hate DC.
No, it's Cleveland, man. It's Cleveland over everything.
Well, come on.
I'm just kidding.
I'm always about
no
Cleveland.
affiliation with Cleveland.
I'm all about Cleveland. MGK. I had a hard obsession a couple of years back.
I just really like who Stipe is.
I'm from the land.
He's a firefighter, man. He
got that immigrant mentality.
The dude is a hero, and like, he's
as Joey Diaz would say, he's that immigrant mentality.
He's a savage, dude. I really, really like him, and
I love the fact that he's got millions of dollars in the bank and still working as a firefighter, putting his life on the line all the time. Mm-hmm. Trains his ass off, never stops. He
drinking Modelo, just hanging out,
drinking Modelo.
What? You never see the commercial?
I don't think he drinks Modelo.
Yeah, he does.
I don't.
100%.
I think he's a Budweiser guy.
No, that's Cowboy. He's a Modelo drinking, bro.
I don't know.
When you rep your company, I mean, he's probably got the fridge stocked at all times.
Well, this is true.
He has contractual agreements that
he has to
be
drink
able
it
to be seen with another beer in his hand.
You're probably right on that. If they're paying him right.
Stipe coming in as the underdog in that fight to DC.
Do you know how much he's an underdog by?
It's like minus
125
or plus 125 or something like that.
I like Stipe in that. I think he's going to make the proper adjustments from last time. And here's my biggest thing. DC got him last time and called him on something that they noticed a mistake that he did, and they told it to the world. So he's not going to make that same mistake. And on top of that,
he does what everybody does and resorts to what they know.
Yeah, but I think he's a hungrier, he's
Look
going to be a harder opponent
look at Eddie
than last
Alvarez.
time.
Look at Eddie Alvarez when he went against
I know,
Conor.
doesn't make
he
any
knew,
changes.
He knew exactly what he had to do
went against the game
to
plan.
stay away from that left hand.
and went right into it.
Went right into it.
Walked right into it over and over.
Once you get in there, everything that you've thought
Everybody's got
about,
to play until they get punched in the face, right?
Yes, they do.
That's what Tyson said, right? Everybody's got to play until you get punched in the face.
100%. Yeah.
But I just think Stipe comes back even hungrier. He's had a year.
This
Stay away from that.
birthday cake bang is garbage.
Stay away from that.
Oh my God. I wanted to try just for the hype.
He's hungrier though. He's had a year just dwelling on this, sitting with his daughter, raising his daughter. Like he's got my belt.
Yeah.
And he got it on the fluke. He keeps saying everybody can win the lottery.
He was
Sometimes you win the lottery. I love it.
he was the greatest heavyweight champion. He defended the belt more than anybody.
On paper, without a doubt.
He went through the hardest dudes in the division to
Three
get there.
defenses. He took out Overeem.
Junior Dos Santos.
Junior Dos Santos.
The second time after he
Ngannou.
lost to him.
Yeah,
Because he lost to him
yeah.
before.
You're absolutely right.
And then
He took out
Francis
Ngannou
Ngannou.
easily.
Yeah.
He handled him.
He almost lost half of his face.
Mm,
He was like had a bowling ball on his
Yeah, it was
fucking
brutal.
eye after that fight.
still took care of business.
Yeah, that dude hits like a truck.
Yeah, he's a scary man.
I would love to see DC try to dodge those friggin' cannons coming at him.
See,
But
I
DC,
love
everything
DC
with
too,
DC
though.
is gone.
I love DC too, though. But I can't root for him against Stipe.
Listen.
I got to go Stipe.
DC is and always will be one of the greatest, but
Without a doubt.
he lost twice to John Jones,
Yeah.
and he cheated against Anthony Johnson. Yeah, Rumble Johnson? Yeah. Anthony
Why do you think he
Johnson.
cheated?
Is his first name Anthony?
Yeah, Anthony Rumble Johnson. Why do you think he cheated?
He missed weight.
Okay.
That was such a fraudulent
No, you're right.
bullshit
You're
thing
talking about
that
the towel, right?
That was unreal what they let him get away with. He was 206.2 pounds.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Came back 2 minutes later and weighed 205.
With 2 fingers on the towel.
You ask, oh no, full fists on the towel, and he was holding it all the way. And you see him let go because he's watching the scale, and he realizes how much he just took off. Like he's like, I got to make it believable, and he pulls it up. And
these kind of accusations.
as soon as they say the number, dude, he jumped off the scale. His team ran around him, cheered, and they ran out.
You
the
can
door.
make these kind of accusations.
It's not an accusation. It happened.
He was a captain of an American Olympic wrestling team.
I
You
don't
make these
well, he
accusations.
should know how to cut weight then. And anybody that cuts weight for MMA knows that you don't drop 1.2 pounds in 2 minutes.
No, that is a bit far fetched.
I don't
I'm with
care
you.
how big your shit is. It's not coming out that much, especially when you're dehydrated.
Oh.
He cheated. He got away with it, but he cheated.
So Higgins is not a big fan. Of
I
DC.
like Cormier. I just don't.
A couple things
I
rub you
just
wrong.
think he's fraudulent. I think he's claiming to be undefeated, pound for pound best when he knows he got beat
Well, he's-
twice.
No, I don't think he's 22-1 his official record.
He's
One no
number
con-
3
with
pound
one
for
no
pound in
contest.
the world
Yeah,
in UFC.
yeah,
He lost twice to one guy.
yeah, and no one else has been able to touch him.
That's bullshit. He's not the pound for pound best. That's insane.
But let's carry on. Let's move
It's
on.
not even close.
Let's move on.
And he cheated.
Let's move.
That should be a no contest. That should have been a no contest.
I'm with. I agree on that. If you don't make weight, you don't wrestle.
Yeah.
You don't weigh in, you don't wrestle.
206.
I can't argue with that.
If he would have made it 206, I'd have been like, all right, he figured out a
All right,
way.
so official predictions. DC Stipe. Who do you got? How? What round?
I want
What are you calling? We're gonna make them here. We're gonna put them out there.
Stipe knockout second round.
Ooh. I'm gonna go.
TKO, ground and pound. Yeah.
I like it. That's where I was going. I'm going there third round though.
Unless he gets choked out.
I'm going there third. Oh, dude, you can't just throw that in immediately after the prediction.
Or he gets choked out.
Or he gets choked out. No,
Because
no.
DC is the best wrestler in the world.
Ridiculous.
Like
ridiculous.
Better than Cejudo.
You remember when he dumped Josh Barnett on his head?
Do you remember when he dumped friggin' Gustafsson, who's standing 8 foot tall? He just picked him up and slammed him like a
Remember when he
giraffe.
dumped everyone?
Yeah, I mean,
All right, so we both
Him
got
and Derek
Stipe in
Lewis
that.
was
You got
a
him in the
joke,
second.
too.
I got him in the third. That fight should never happen, but the people wanted it, so you got to give him what they want.
Derek-
Derek's way out of his league on that
he
one.
was dumping Derek all over the place.
Speaking of Derek, you hear Derek Lewis's trainer robbing him on an off day?
yeah,
And he's like, "You're lucky I didn't whoop his ass. I'm
Yeah,
gonna give him a pass on this one."
he just fired him. Co-main event, Diaz is
Anthony Pettis.
Pettis and Diaz is co-main event.
Yep.
Come back a little bit. You're a little
Yep.
loud.
No worries.
Pettis Diaz is co-main event in that
Mm-hmm.
one, and
Stockton.
Diaz is the underdog.
I love Diaz.
I like the 3 underdogs in this fight.
Yeah, you want all the underdogs?
Just because I'm a betting man, I'll throw a 10 spot on that. Just see what happens.
So then I guess
so
I already know your third one. Then you're taking Paulo over Yoel Romero.
No, Cuba all day.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you're Cuban. How you gonna do that?
Yeah,
you're Cuban.
Nah, I'm definitely not going against my homeland. Yoel is a freak at 40 years old.
Did you see his
chiseled out of stone?
Did you see his open workout?
No, I don't watch anything he does because it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it just makes you realize that how terribly unathletic, no matter how athletic you are, you are.
Yeah, he's gonna fly.
He's a 40-year-old man doing like 540
flying
kicks.
knee. Yeah, flying knee knockout. First round. Paulo Costa. Sorry.
Flying knee knockout first round.
Paulo Costa, is that his name?
Paulo Costa, yeah.
He's an underdog.
He's a
you go him, Diaz, Stipe. Anything could happen in all 3 of those fights.
Well, so you do have Diaz in the Pettis fight?
Those are 3 underdogs.
We like kind of skipped right over that. You do have Diaz in that?
I would take Diaz via submission, 3rd round. I think they weather the storm with each other and just fucking bang.
You know what?
And
since you said that,
and Diaz,
I'm rooting for Diaz.
Chokes him out.
Pettis is going to knock him out in the 2nd round.
It's very possible.
You see that Wonder Boy knockout?
I know. He looks so good.
People don't forget.
He looks so good at 170.
He looks amazing. He doesn't have to do any road work, basically. Yeah. He's just fighting. He's just in the gym, training, sharpening the skills.
I'm gonna go with my gut on my initial real picks, but and we'll post them before the fights go down on Saturday.
Follow along on the story too, guys, and screenshot that when we post it up, and throw yours in and tag us as well, so we can see what everybody thinks about the fight.
Yeah, but
so we're all in it together.
I would definitely slam the 3 underdogs in that.
You put the house on them?
No. Just like
you said, slam them.
I meant just definitely take the 3 underdogs
in
all 3 of those fights in a parlay, because there's no telling what's going to happen in that fight.
Dude, there's nights where every champion loses. Or like there are patterns like that sometimes. It's crazy.
We talked about that before, but like this isn't even like a crazy underdog kind of like these fights could go either way.
Tight,
they should all be pick'ems. The only reason that Stipe is not a pick'em is because he's been out. The only reason Diaz isn't a pick'em because he's been out. And Paulo Costa isn't a pick'em just because
I'm not a big believer in ring rust though.
We haven't seen much of it.
I don't think being out matters.
Not for Diaz.
I don't think he's never stops training.
No.
This is guys running triathlons all type. He's constantly
those dudes aren't
real martial artists are just always working.
Yeah.
They're always doing it. If they don't prepare for a fight, they're always prepared for a fight.
They're going to be definitely something to watch. And then on the horizon, we got Gaethje and Cowboy coming up. That got made. Love that.
They're trying to make Ally Quinta and
Dan Hooker.
Yeah, Dan Hooker right now. That's verbally agreed upon
in
Madison Square Garden.
No,
Melbourne.
New Zealand, yeah.
Melbourne, right?
Melbourne, Australia?
I think it's the Melbourne card.
I thought they were fighting in New Zealand.
No, I think they...
Because aren't they both from New Zealand?
One's from New Zealand. Adesanya's from...
Are you Australian if you're from New Zealand?
It's it's something like that. Like that's what they're saying. It's going to be the biggest Australian New Zealand fight, or like in that part of the world in history.
Yeah,
but he wants to be on the same card with his boy Adesanya. Yeah. I like Hooker, man.
Me too.
He had a tough fight before his last one. They got a little beat up, but he was a warrior.
Did you see they made who was it? Corey.
Oh wait, yeah, you said something just dropped.
Corey Anderson. Oh yeah, Stefan Struve's coming out of retirement.
No,
fighting Ben Rothwell in October.
No, he's not.
Yeah, is that his name? Ben Rothwell.
Yeah, but you have seen nothing yet.
Your favorite.
He has the best ring banter. Because it's so ridiculous. It's painful. The king of cringe. King of cringe.
Corey Anderson and
Malkovich?
The Jack dude. What's his name?
Jack Hermansa?
No, the whiskey.
Johnny Walker. Let's go.
I think that's a thing.
Let's go.
Corey Anderson, is that his name?
Let's go.
I gotta look it up. Corey Anderson.
Go. No, it is a thing. You're right.
It is?
You're right. Yeah, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about the phone.
Corey Anderson?
You're absolutely right. Yep.
I had to look, dude.
I'm 100% a thing. I remember you saying that. Him and Johnny Walker going at it because they're like, he was saying if they want me to prove it and derail a hype train, I'll do that. But I deserve a title shot. And
is
after I beat him, no, it's real.
His name is Overtime?
I don't know what his name is.
You sure?
I'm positive. Don't worry about it.
Who's Anthony Smith?
Anthony Smith is the champion of CFFC right now.
Johnny Walker. Okay,
he fights in UFC, but he was.
It's definitely happening.
Yeah,
in the works for 244.
Yep, huge. Huge.
Because I wanted to see Corey.
Anthony Smith came from CFFC. You know that, right?
Yeah.
How crazy
But I
is that?
wanted to see Corey Anderson versus Jones.
You know the fight I'm really excited for now?
They're light heavyweight, right?
Yeah. The fight I'm really excited for is
Dudes are big.
Valentina the Bullet Shevchenko
Versus
Henry Cejudo
Oh, no.
for the intergender championship of the
wanna
world.
see
Did you see him call her
I
out?
want to see Blonde Fighter take her on.
Did you see him call her out?
Yeah, dude, I'm dumb. I'm not even talking about that.
Why won't you talk about
Because
the cringe king?
He's so stupid. I can't stand that guy.
He's amazing.
So annoying, and his hair
He's
is terrible.
amazing.
He's got the worst hair in the game.
Kind of looks a little like yours, dude.
Stop it.
You guys kind of have the same similar thing going on.
What, dude?
How's it look? How's his hair look?
Like,
Get in there. Get in there. Not like this.
His hair definitely doesn't look like this. He's got that friggin' puffball on the top.
Did you
of
ever
his head.
think that we
He should
like?
just shave his head? I'd like him better.
Did you ever? Think
I
there'd be
don't.
a
I
time
dislike
you're-
him more because of his hair than what he says.
Really?
And then
So is it
wearing
you
the,
look at his face and you can't even get to the words?
I can't even get there. What the cape and the snakes and the stuffed animals do not help. But I don't even know if I could see through that. But if his hair was better, I would take it into consideration.
You might try. You might give it a college try.
He's so unreal, dude.
He's hysterical. You'll bend the knee one day.
Stop.
You too will bend the knee to Triple C.
I'll kick that dude in the face.
Oh yeah, I think you get your ass whooped.
He's probably
Real quick.
so fast.
My prediction for that fight: complete knockout, like devastated, flatlined, first round.
Valentina Shevchenko?
No, Henry Cejudo, you.
Oh, he would just dive on me.
I love you like hanging on that like I was making a real prediction.
Valentina,
the Bullet's about it though.
I want to see the Bullet.
She said he'd be careful what he wished for.
I want to see the Bullet fight Caitlin Chukugian. What the hell's her name? Blonde fighter?
I know who you're talking about. I'm
At
not going
Blonde
to try and pronounce her last name
Caitlin
just out of respect.
Chukugian.
Yeah, this is getting worse for you. Chukugian.
So if I drawl it out, it'll sound better.
I don't know what that was, dude.
That's not it.
Yeah, that's not gonna work at all.
Chukugian? It's like 12 letters, dude.
I don't know if this is as painful for the audience as it is for me.
Chukugian.
Chukugian.
Chukugian, something like that. I was trying to think of like when I heard Bruce Buffer say it.
Then you better go bigger.
It's time!
You better get bigger and louder than on that.
Yeah, that's I would like to see her fight Valentina. I think she's ranked number 1 in that division right now.
She's number 1 contender.
Yeah.
That'll be a good fight then. I don't think anybody's touching her right now.
I
think Nunes is the only person. And
you saw they made Joanna Wooderson too.
yeah,
I like that. Karate hottie.
yep.
Trying to be mom champ.
Mrs. Hinchcliffe and trying to be mom champ.
That's what she wants to be, dude. She wants to be the first ever UFC champ that's also a mom.
That is pretty badass.
Yeah.
I love Joanna.
It's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tough to root against Joanna because she just.
I love Joanna, but it's Michelle Wooderson.
I love the boogie woman.
100%.
Love the boogie woman.
Me too. But I would take I would root for Michelle Wooderson in that fight. 100%.
Yeah, really?
Is that Jessica Andrade's division?
Yes. So that's probably a number 1 contender fight.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because it's. Oh wait, did Joanna leave the division after she lost to
Or
Rose?
is she still in that one?
If she's still in the same one, no, it's the same division. Then they're all in the same one.
What's that? 115.
That's light,
125?
dude. I'm not sure.
Valentina's the 125 champ. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah,
Or is she the 135 champ? No.
she's
No. Nunes is 135 and 45.
Yep.
And
And she's
Valentina's
25.
25.
Yep.
And Jessica Andrade is 15.
Yep.
Where Rose Namajunas and Joanna was. So Michelle Wooderson has to be there
Yep.
too.
boom.
Yeah.
Figured it out.
I think Rose is definitely going to step in if Michelle Wooderson wins. If Joanna loses that fight, it's not looking good for her future.
No,
Yeah.
she's so decorated though. Like they're not going to get rid of her, but it's just not looking great.
Yeah. You saw they made
She's a world champion in multiple things, like
she's
besides the UFC. She's unbelievable.
She was unreal. I mean,
She had like 8 Muay Thai championships or something.
what
World championships.
was I going to say about boxing world? They're making Ruiz Joshua too.
Oh, yeah?
In Saudi Arabia.
Really?
I think they're trying to do it. I heard Ruiz didn't want to take it unless he was getting at least as much as Anthony Joshua was. He like turned down the $9 million or something like that and was like, nah.
Well, why would you? You're the champ, and you already knocked him out.
I'll take what he's taking.
Yeah,
And
I'm better than him now.
Meh. It's going to be an interesting rematch.
You think?
Yeah. Did you watch the first one?
Yeah.
I mean,
And he looked like a shell of himself, Anthony Joshua.
he got knocked out in practice like the week of.
That's right. It was something like that. He
Yeah.
was fighting concussed, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. They said he was like slow going into it, and he looked
When's the
weird.
bronze bomber coming back?
Dude, him and Tyson Fury, I can't wait to see them.
Tyson Fury is one of the most entertaining
I can't
people
wait to watch
ever in sports.
Deontay is unreal to watch, dude.
He's just terrifying.
Boxing is like back, like
Without a doubt, the heavyweight division is back.
like having those like top pinnacle dudes like we had back in the day when it was like Lennox Lewis and Tyson,
Vander Holyfield,
Holyfield. Like it was a spectacle. Like you had
That's what
parties.
everyone was doing Saturday
You
night,
had parties
watching the
and
heavyweight
went and
championship of the
watched them,
world.
yeah, and like it's coming back again.
Yep.
It's like finally coming back. The lightweight fights, like the lighter weight fights, aren't like that great to watch. Like
No, when you have some of the best technicians in the world too at those lighter weights.
Any more Pacquiao fights?
Yeah.
I
Lomachenko's so fun to
You've
watch.
seen one, you've seen them all, dude.
Yeah.
Pacquiao is just like
Lighter weight, Lomachenko's pretty much the only guy that like can really entertain.
Pacquiao. He's just a little technician, man.
And he's
unless it's
fast as all hell.
Unless it's him and Floyd, I don't really care anymore.
You see Floyd and Conor taking jabs at each other last week on Twitter?
I'm done with that thing too.
Twitter battles. I bet they fight again.
Nah, they're done. He wants to fight Khabib.
Who, Mayweather?
Mm-hmm.
Two undefeated guys go at it, different disciplines.
So stupid.
You think?
Yeah.
I think Khabib goes 12 rounds with them.
I think Khabib gets killed instantly. Yeah.
Instantly?
I don't think he made a round.
Mayweather doesn't kill anybody.
I just don't think he is. He resorts to the tackle and grapple. He doesn't stand up much.
I think his boxing is better than people think.
He got a piece of Conor. I mean, he's a professional fighter. Of course, he's got boxing. He's good, but like you're talking, the best in the world
ever.
We did the same thing with Conor, but it was just like I don't know. Conor comes from more of a boxing background, I think.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
So
Crumlin gym.
Yeah. But yeah, besides that, I guess we're gonna have ourselves a little bit of a weekend.
Oh yeah, heading to AC.
Yeah, we'll have a good time. So if you guys wanna come out, definitely do that. Definitely comment on this video though, and get yourself some free gear that we will pick live in AC when we do our podcast Sunday morning.
Yeah, that's gonna be exciting.
We're definitely gonna do that. Recap the night, recap the fights. We're just going to post up in our hotel room probably and do a little podcast from there. But do you want to pick a winner from this week so we can get that done?
Sure.
We have definitely go to this new website called newfutureapparel.com. Mm-hmm. Get yourself some clothes. Subscribe to our channel. Like the video. I have this website, Shockwave.
What you got?
That we can put the thing into, and it generates a winner for us.
That'd be cool. You getting that then?
Yeah, I'll pull it up. Randomcommentpicker.com.
Ooh.
If you are looking for some...
last week's winner was Zach Tate. We're going to get some stuff out to him
Tate,
and the little dude.
Everybody that commented on our very first video, like we said, also, we gave a free t-shirt to every single person.
Yeah, I got addresses and sizes of everybody that's going out in the next day or two.
Yeah, everyone that commented on the first video, your things are coming in the mail. And
Hello guys, we're back.
Oh, terribly sorry.
Doubled up on you.
And then here, random comment generator.
Gonna pick a winner real quick. Thank you guys for commenting on that last video. We're gonna find out who the winner is now.
I mean, we kind of dropped it last minute on you. Not too many, but
see if we got anybody out of it.
Is Dean.
Dean Derzinski. That's funny too, because he got a little segment in today. We asked him what's going on.
And Dean commented on the first video, so he's getting 2 shirts too.
So both winners are getting 2 pieces of gear coming out to them. That's awesome.
Definitely don't.
We might have
sleep on that.
We might have our first skateboard sponsorship if we want to.
We got some stickers on deck coming out too. Little sticker pack we're gonna
5
drop.
packs.
Just to add into your order. Any orders over $50, we'll get a free sticker pack as well.
Just 5 different designs on that.
Yeah,
all based off of the clothes and the stuff we've been building right now.
Perfect for your phone or for your laptop, stuff like that. So if you guys could subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment below. Get yourself some free gear.
Do it.
We will see you on Sunday.
As always, keep being a part of, be about something bigger than yourself, and we'll see you soon.
Love you guys.
Live from AC.
Peace.